Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to senior night here at Goffstown High School, where we have the visiting Lancers of Londonderry High School taking on your hometown Goffstown Grizzlies. So tonight, it is the last home game for 6 seniors here in Goffstown. So I'm joined alongside me by Scott Gross behind the camera, and joined alongside me by Al. So, Al, what do you got for us tonight? What do you expect from this game?
Well, I think this is a big game for both teams. Londonderry is tied for 4th currently in the NHI standings, where Goffstown is right now in the next to last playoff spot with 2 games remaining. So winning one of these last 2 games is going to be real important for the Grizzlies. And for Londonderry, it's basically they're playing for a position spot. They know they're in. It's whether they finish 4th, 5th, possibly even 3rd. They could move up. So it's really a key game at this stage of the season.
Yeah, so like I said before, Goffstown's sort of teetering at this spot, like on whether making the playoffs or not. So if they want to pull off a win tonight against a team as good as Londonderry, they need to have the game of their lives pretty much. They need to play almost a perfect game.
Right. From what I understand, Max DeRosiers, who's Londonderry's 6'5 center, got injured in last Tuesday night's game against Exeter. It supposedly was a stress fracture. He was supposed to have gotten an MRI yesterday. I have not been able to talk to anybody to confirm that, but when you're losing your 6'5 man at this stage of the season with 1 week to go in the season, if that injury is as bad as it might be, he probably will not be able to make it back to the playoffs.
Yeah, that is a real shame, especially considering I think he is a senior. So for a senior to have an injury this late in the season, it definitely is a bummer. And that will hurt Londonderry, because they are a big team after all, but losing your tallest guy is going to hurt a bit on the rebounding.
Right. I mean, they do have some other size beside that. But, again, you want to be going into the playoffs at full speed, not with one of your key men out. Again, we talked about this at the Bishop Girton girls game. Londonderry is a very good team. For Goffstown to be able to beat them in this game tonight, they're going to have to do a couple things in my estimation. Number one, they can't turn the ball over.
No, they cannot.
Every time you turn the ball over, you're giving the team another chance to score. And secondly, we've got to look for good quality shots, and when we get those shots, we've got to make a good percentage of them.
Yep. So pretty much we're gonna go take a break real quick, and we'll go watch the senior night game. We'll be back right before the game starts. Oh, one more thing.
So I want to wish Al, he's the newest trainee here.
Just like a fraternity.
Looks like Scott just put on a GTV button for GTV trainee button for Al. So yeah, put one on me.
And you're now a part of the 25 broadcast club.
Oh.
So you're in there too.
All right. Yeah, I wasn't quite sure what Scott was doing. He was motioning for something, but this is a very pleasant surprise, Al. So
well, this is one of the biggest things of my life. Probably right up there with probably getting my wisdom teeth removed and tonsils taken out. It's a big honor.
All right, folks, we'll take a break real quick, and we'll be back right before the start of the game. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you back here at Goffstown High School, where we are recognizing all the seniors for Goffstown. Got Clay Campbell here. Clay's played on the JV team his sophomore year. He took a year off his junior year, though, but he came back to play this year. Although he struggled with an injury all season, he is luckily back now towards the end of the season. Susie played on the JV team from his sophomore and junior year season, and he made varsity this year. Will's someone.
Lately, Will has been getting a lot more playing time. He certainly is going to be counted on a lot. I think tonight, and certainly in our final regular season game at Concord.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there. Yep. Will's a good shooter. Been in this program for a very long time.
Next, we would like to recognize JoJo and Koyo.
Now for JoJo, his older brother Emil played on the varsity and JV team for a long time.
He's one of the best little men that I've seen, and as we've mentioned several times, we call him a pest. on defense, but that certainly is not a derogatory term.
Yep, hard over height. So I always say for JoJo. Works very hard working player.
Oh, nice looking picture for that family.
Yeah.
Next, we would like to recognize Mike Judd. He'll be joined by his parents, Stephen and Jennifer.
Mike Judd, 2-year varsity player.
His brothers Ethan
Played on
and
JV
Adam.
for 2 years as well.
Next
I mean,
year, Mike is attending UNH to study
very
music
positive
and
influence. I'd say very good shooter for someone his size.
Yes, he has, and we're going to need some of those three-pointers tonight against Londonderry. Tell you, I've always loved these ceremonies because for a lot of these kids, this is going to be the highlight of their athletic careers. A lot of them are not going on to play college basketball.
Yeah. Will Kennedy, 2-year varsity player. Great three-point shooter. Probably the best three-point shooter on the team, in my opinion.
Next year, Will is hoping to attend Boston College to study finance.
Oh, Boston College, very nice.
Yeah, very nice college to get into.
I think too, you always wonder in these ceremonies what impact these ceremonies are going to have on the kids once the game starts. Hopefully, for us, it will be a positive one.
Next,
Yeah.
we would like to recognize Colby Putnam.
Kobe Putnam, 3-year varsity player.
He'll be joined by his parents, Patty and Don.
Very, very strong player. Playing football.
And a lot of people who've watched Goffstown football this year have seen Colby quite a lot. He's was a terrific defensive player for Goffstown. Had a great career in football and obviously a great career in basketball.
Colby is deciding between Florida Gulf Coast, Southern New Hampshire University, and Ohio State to study psychology.
And Kobe gets the award for the largest family representation at senior night.
I have to agree with you there.
We'd also like to take this opportunity to recognize our senior spirit squad.
Our first is Olivia Machakos. Olivia is the ultimate support system for the rest of the team and is always there to pick up a fellow teammate on their off days. Olivia stepped up to the plate this season, becoming a flyer for the first time in years and working hard to improve her tumbling. Her ability to overcome mental blocks is admirable, and we're so lucky to have her on the team. We'll miss your bubbly attitude, Liv. Best of luck after graduation. And she's joined by her mom and dad, Tracy and Jim.
Yeah, it's very nice that we're honoring our senior cheerleaders too, because a lot of times they just don't get the respect and admiration that they really deserve. They do work hard, and they are athletes.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there. Cheer's a very athletic sport. I could never do it.
I've had a chance a couple times to go to the cheerleading competition. I'll tell you, as intense as playoffs are in basketball and football, it's just as intense in cheerleading.
Yeah, I've been to a cheer competition too. It can be very loud.
Megan joined our squad the day that she transferred to Goffstown this winter. The team spirit and enthusiasm that she displays at practice and games is contagious. Even through a recent injury, Megan's energy has not been defeated. She's always ready to fill in and cheer the rest of her teammates on. We're going to miss your positive energy, Megan. Best of luck after graduation. She's joined by her mom, Kelly. Our next senior is Jenna Tebow. She is always down to try anything new. She's always ready to give a new tumbling skill.
Rather young cheer team too. Like
She's
only
never hesitant. She's been a
4
great
seniors on that
addition
team.
to
It's only 4, so it's must have a predominantly underclassmen cheerleading squad.
Jenna is joined
Yeah.
by her mom, Janice.
Always good to have a young. Always good to have a young team with you.
Absolutely.
All right, folks. So we've all sang the national anthem after we had some difficulties playing it. So without further ado, it is now time for basketball. Oh, have some fun tonight. Should be a good match.
I'll tell you, that reminded me of a game I did at Londonderry years ago. I turned the tape player on, and the batteries died in the middle of the playing, and I shut that off. And similar to what Scott was able to do today, we did the same thing, and that was about 25 years ago.
How about that? So opening tip's underway, and Londonderry controls the opening tip, and we are underway for tonight. Looks like Goffstown's coming out in a zone press. Goffstown starting 5 of its 6 seniors. Londonderry looking around, trying to find an open man.
Goffstown is opening a straight man-to-man.
Shot on the way, no good. Fight for it. It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be a Londonderry ball. Number 21, Cole Keegan, will pass it in for the Lancers. Pass on the left, going to be a travel violation, and that'll be Goffstown ball.
And that was number 3, Ethan May. He's been their top scorer for Londonderry, so he's the guy we certainly were going to have to put a lot of pressure on.
Here's Empoyo bringing it up. Met up top by Cox. You get over to Putnam. Putnam inside the Judd. Judd's going to get back out to Putnam. Here's Empoyo. Bad pass, turnover. Londonderry comes away with it. Three-point on the way by number 3, Ethan May, and he drains it and gets the Lancers on the board. First, it is 3-0.
Londonderry's
got to get it in quick. Gets it into Empoyo. Here's Putnam, going to try to drive. Try to get contact, couldn't get it. Gets it back. Oh, can't get the bounce. And Londonderry is able to keep it. That's going to be a travel violation. Another turnover. So far, a little bit sloppy, but team trying to figure each other out. And turnover right there. Susie comes down with the board. He's going to get over to Putnam. Now here's Judd. Judd's going to try to drive, kicks it back out to Putnam. Putnam inside, out to Susie. Putnam, mid-ranger on the way, no good. That's going to be out of bounds. Looks like Goffstown ball.
And Londonderry tonight is playing without their 6'5" center, Max DeRosiers, who sustained a possible stress fracture last Tuesday night against Exeter.
Yeah, so as always tough. You never want to see that.
Big hole in the middle for Londonderry.
There's Putnam up top. Got to get over to Empoyo. Putnam again inside. Going to try to drive his way in. Follow away shot. Ah, can't get it to go. Lid on the rim right now for Goffstown. Another 3 on the way. That one's no good. Take it out by Empoyo. Now here's Judd.
Again, we talked in the pregame about one of the things about getting some good quality shots. And there's one right there.
Corner for Empoyo, and he hits it. Jojo Empoyo breaks the ice for Goffstown to a corner 3, and game's tied at 3. Empoyo, the senior, first bucket of the night.
Again, the Grizzlies have dropped back into a zone now. They're switching those defenses up to try to confuse Londonderry.
Oh, and nobody home for Londonderry. That's a turnover. Empoyo thought about the 3, gives it up. Judd through contact, hits it off the glass and in. Mike Judd knocks it down and gives Goffstown the first lead of the night. It is 5-3.
That was a tough shot that Mike Judd just made.
Very tough shot. Oh, he tipped out of bounds. They'll say Londonderry ball. Oh, quick pass inside to May. He hits it off the glass and ties the game at 5.
Ethan May has all 5 of Londonderry's points.
Here's Judd going to try to drive again. Back out to Putnam. Putnam for 3, and he hits it. Kobe Putnam from downtown, his first bucket of the night, finally gets it to go in. And Goffstown gets the lead again, 8-5. May, another 3-point attempt. That's off the mark. Susie comes down with the board. Empoyo drives down the lane, kicks out to high pass. Judd's going to try a 3. Off the mark. Susie fights for the board. Gets it out to Empoyo. Out to Putnam. Putnam, another three. Ah, that one's no good that time. And foul on Empoyo over the back. It's Empoyo's first personal.
That's the first foul in the game after 4.5 minutes. Good start, though, for the Grizzlies. This is exactly what they needed. Good quality shots, and they're making them.
Yeah, rather slow start, but picking things up now. Now here's May. Nice pass inside. Oh, can't hit the shot. Pass goes out to Empoyo. Here's Empoyo over to Putnam. Over to Susie. Gonna get back out to Putnam. Putnam again inside. Can't get it. And they call a foul on Susie. So for Goffstown, we got Connor Hyzak, Jack Kelly, and Robbie Bugatti checking in first time tonight. As Susie, Putnam, and Empoyo I'll check out. So Goffstown is back in a 2-3 zone. Here's May, pull-up shot, and he hits it from the corner. Ethan May, he's got all the points right now for Londonderry.
Goffstown 8, Ethan May 7 right now.
Yep. Here's Kelly. He's going to try to drive. Oh, he gets rejected. Rejected by Londonderry.
That was Cole Keegan on that block with a little assist from May.
Jack Kelly had an idea, but Londonderry had other ideas.
It's amazing how they didn't get any body contact on that play with two of them.
That's good defense right there. Here's Kennedy inside to Judd. Judd's going to try to back his way in. Hook shot. Oh, can't get that one. Tough shot. Back out to May. Oh. Jackson Cox tried to go inside, but Mike Judd turns that shot away.
Mike Judd returns the favor.
So a little bit of a block party so far. Gets it out to May. May trying to drive. Pull-up shot on the way by Londonderry, no good. Hyzak strong with the board. His first touch of the night. He's going to put up a floater, and it goes in. They're going to call a foul on the play, too. Going to call a foul on the play. Call a foul on Kelly. Basket will count, but Kelly gets called for a push-off.
That's Kelly's first foul.
3 team fouls for Goffstown. So 3-point lead once again for Goffstown. Oh, good pass inside. Oh, Hyzak rejects that. Not sure if that was clean or not, but he turns that shot away. 3 in the corner. No good. Long rebound. Hyzak fights it. Almost saves it, but goes out to Londonderry. And going to call a kickball violation. Gudby kicks out his foot.
Looked like a volleyball game broke out there for a while.
Yeah, as a volleyball player, I can confirm. That's a volleyball game right there.
But good aggressiveness, though, by the Grizzlies so far. It's good, nice to see that.
Yeah, both teams very aggressive. Cox trying to drive, spin move, tough shot. But Derry keeps it alive. And Will Rays throws it inside. And a 1-point game now, 10-9.
And that's the first player other than Ethan May to score for the Lancers.
Here's Gudby up top, the freshman. He's going to try to drive out to Kelly. Here's Kennedy. And I call a travel violation.
We're just under 48 seconds left now in the first quarter.
So Clay Campbell checks in. First time he played in a while, dealing with an injury. Senior, obviously excited to get back onto the floor. Now inside for Londonderry. Follow away on the way, and no good. Hyzak is going to get bumped. What goes up for the board? That's a foul on
I think
Londonderry.
they got Will Race for Londonderry pushing on Connor Hyzak. That's Londonderry's first foul in almost over 7.5 minutes.
It's like number 20, James Budafuko, checks in for Londonderry. That's a long last name. Here's Hyzak, gonna get over to Campbell. Here's Kennedy, gonna get out to Clay. Kennedy's gonna try a three, that's gonna be off the mark. 8 seconds to go, one last chance for Londonderry. Stolen away by Hyzak. Hyzak get rejected at the buzzer, and that's the end of the first quarter, so a wild-paced game so far, but Goffstown holds a 10-9 lead.
Well, we did talk at the top about limiting turnovers and getting quality shots. I think we've only had a few turnovers, actually forced Londonderry into quite a few. So, and I know Coach Nate Stanton for Londonderry is certainly going to talk to his team about what the ball control that they've had. Again, Londonderry is considered a heavy favorite in this game. So for us to have that lead after one period, I think is a good sign. The kids are playing hard, certainly very aggressive, and if we can keep this up, if we can get this game to the fourth quarter and keep it as close as we can here, we know that in high school basketball, anything can happen, especially on senior night.
Yep, so see how the adjustments are made and how it'll shake up for the second quarter. So,
because Ethan May has 7 of Londonderry's 9, so sure Coach Cowett probably will talk to him and said, you got to keep an eye on him. Don't let him get open. He's one that can really hurt us.
all right, so we're back to start of the second quarter. Campbell giving it over to Hyzak. Here's Campbell up top. Almost stolen away by Londonderry, but Hyzak comes down with it. Get out to Judd. Judd is going to try a three. That's going to be off the mark. Too strong. May comes down with the board.
Now that was an open shot, but we got to start hitting some of those.
Here's Cox. Gets a screen, trying to drive down the lane. Kicks out in the corner. Three on the way. That's going to be short. Hyzak gets the board. Hyzak up top, met by May. Gives it over to Campbell. Now here's Judd. Judd through contact, trying to get it. Goes out to Bugudby.
I think Londonderry got away with one there. That looked like it was some contact underneath the basket.
Yeah. Robbie putting moves over to Kennedy. Here's Campbell. He's going to call for a travel.
I think he dragged his pivot foot on that. And that's where the traveling call was made.
Looks like Kelly will check in for Campbell. Campbell's first shift in way too many games to count.
I noticed Robbie is wearing number 13 tonight. He's been wearing number 23. I'm not sure why the uniform changed, but at least we know who he is.
Yep. Here's May, gonna try to drive to contact, stripped away by Hyzak. 3 on 2, gotta get over to Robbie, that's gonna be a travel. Another travel called.
I think Connor had the right idea. He was looking to pass to the right, but unfortunately couldn't make the pass and had to hold on to the ball, and that caused him to travel.
Yep, so TJ Dutton checks in for Will Kennedy. Dutton's first shift tonight. Tough shot on the way for Londonderry. Hyzak comes down with the board. Long rebound to him. Here's Robbie. Back to Hyzak. Judd gonna try to drive through contact. Can't get it. Now here's Londonderry. Right down the lane, number 35, and he lays it in. That is Dean Haggett.
Those are the first 2 points of the quarter. Gives Londonderry an 11-10 lead.
Here's Judd out to Robbie. Robbie, spin move. Gets free, loses his man, hits it off the, knocks it in. Bugutby, his first basket of the night.
Really nice move by Robbie.
The freshman loses his man, and he trains it, and Goffstown gets the lead right back, 12-11. Here's Cox, trying to drive, reverse layup, no good, but Londonderry, another offensive board. Budafuko hits it.
He's also
And
one of those guys off the bench for Londonderry that can be a big scorer for them.
And Coach Cowett decides he has that enough, so he calls a timeout.
Again, I'm very impressed so far with the job that Goffstown's doing on their defensive board. We've really not only got a lot of rebounds, but really got a lot of the loose balls, the 50-50 balls, which is really a key when you're playing a team that you want to try to get those balls that are up for grabs. If you can get more from your opponents, it's generally going to be a good sign for that team. And I noticed that Colby Putnam is coming back into the lineup. And again, we're definitely at a size disadvantage against Londonderry. So the fact that we've been able to hold our own on the boards is a good sign.
Kelly checking in for Empoyo. He checked back in along with Putnam. Dangerous pass. Gives it over to Hyzak. And going to call a foul on Londonderry.
Good ball movement there.
It looks like Londonderry's trapping everybody in a zone. Very effective, too.
They got Cole Keegan on that foul. Only 2 fouls for them so far. Actually, only 5 fouls in the game.
Yeah. Here's Hyzak. Tough shot, and one.
Oh, great move.
Connor Hyzak, too strong. Hits it off the glass, and the foul. Chance for a 3-point play for the junior.
They got number 20, James Buttafuoco on that call for the foul. Puts Goffstown back in the lead, 14-13.
Hyzak hits it. Now here's May. Goffstown coming out in a full court press. Off the glass is number 35, Haggett, and he ties the game at 15.
Tell you, it's the first time I think Goffstown, I've seen them in a full court press this early in the game.
Yeah,
I've
seen them late in the game, but this is pretty early. Here's Empoyo. Over to Dutton. Back out to Putnam. Hyzak thought about the 3. Spin move. Oh! Connor Hyzak, the spin move. And he gets the lead again for Goffstown, 17-15. May snakes his way through and he gets a foul called. I believe that's going to be on Hyzak. That's his first.
Yeah, they got him for his first foul.
4th team foul for Goffstown. Pass inside out to Cox. Cox just putting moves. Now May, pull-up shot on the way. Yes, sir. Ethan May again.
He's got 9 points now of Londonderry's 17.
Here's Empoyo. Out to Kelly. Tries to force it into Empoyo. Kelly gets it back. Tough shot. Lays it in. Goffstown gets the lead again, 19-17.
Great interior pass there to get Jack that open shot.
So both teams are just trading baskets right now, so neither team able to pull away. Here comes a screen. Three on the way. Kicks out. Londonderry keeps it alive. Here's Hackett up top, met by Dutton.
Good defense right here by
Oh,
Goffstown.
kickball violation on Dutton.
Londonderry's trying to get look inside. Occasionally have somebody flash through the middle, but they certainly have not been able to get the kind of shot inside that they would like.
Goffstown still in a zone D, playing tough defense. The only one able to break the D for Londonderry has been Ethan May. Another board. That's going to be a foul. So
That was
the name of the game has been
14.
offensive rebounds.
That was Jackson Cox that drew that foul. The foul was on number 24, Mike Judd. That's his first personal. And the Grizzlies now have 5 team fouls.
So Coach Galloway's kind of got to probably going to tell the boys they got to box out because
Oof, that was a brick.
Cox misses his first free throw. Cox misses his first free throw. So. Second one, that's short too. Isaac gets that board.
Those were not 2 good free throws by Cox. Down to a minute 20 left in the period.
Here's Dutton. You're going to get fouled. And the act of shooting, so he goes to the line.
They got number 4 on that. That's Will Reyes. He's the first person in the game with 2 personal fouls.
Dutton's first shot is good. Money. For Londonderry, checking in is number 12, Zach Flockett. And I believe that is number 24. I'm sorry, 21. Cole Keegan. So Goffstown still in the full court D. And they call a foul on that. Like they're going to get Kelly on that.
Still not a shooting foul yet. That's only the 6th team foul on the Grizzlies.
Like Bugudby checks back in for Kelly.
Goffstown now dropped back into a 2-3 zone.
TJ, tough defense, out to May for 3. Too short. Another offensive board for Londonderry. Kennedy finally collects the board for Goffstown. Over to Isaac. Isaac in a hurry. Due traffic. A lot of contact, no foul called either way. And Bugudby steals it out to Isaac. Here we go. Oh, Isaac loses the fumble.
There's a case of looking at the basket before you caught the ball.
Yeah, Isaac
And
lost the
that looked
fumble.
Like
That was an easy
2
bucket.
points lost.
Yeah, those are always heartbreaking. Inside, number 20, Budafuko.
Again. So the Grizzlies
10 seconds
now
left.
will hold for the last shot.
Under 10 seconds to go. Robbie inside to Dutton. And a call for the foul. 1.4 on the clock. Goffstown's got to do a catch and shoot pretty much.
They got number 21. That's Cole Keegan. That's his second personal. But it's still not a shooting foul.
That's got to throw it in. 0.8 left out of bounds now.
Well, it's definitely time for a catch and shoot.
It'll be a
But
tough
you really
one.
can't put the ball on the floor. You just got to catch it and throw it up.
Oh, quick pass to
that.
Judd, and he hits it at the buzzer.
At the buzzer.
Mike
is right.
Judd, the senior, through contact. What a good play by the senior. And at halftime, Goffstown surprisingly holding Londonderry down. They are up 23-19 We will take a break and be back for the second half, folks. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. No time for intros. We got to get right back into the action here. So, Londonderry starts off with the ball. So let's see what adjustments both teams have made here to start the second half.
A great first half
for
Goffstown.
Almost
a lucky break there. That looked like an easy 2 points.
That looked like an alley-oop right there. Goffstown totally unaware of it. Here's the Gudby. Putting moves on the big guy. Get out to Judd. Isaac thought about the three. He's going to drive. Mid-ranger, yes. And he's been heating up, Al.
Isaac is tied with Ethan May. 9 points is the high scorers in the game so far.
He's starting to heat up a bit. Here's Cox up top, met by Empoyo. Drive, tough shot. He's going to get fouled. Oh, and one. Jackson Cox draws the and one. Oh, a tough shot.
And that's his first bucket of the game.
That was a tough, off-balance floater right there.
Again, no one in foul trouble for either squad. Most of anyone has is 2 fouls. And he makes that free throw, which cuts Goffstown's lead now to 25-22.
Here's Empoyo. Got to get over to Judd.
Notice Robbie's getting a chance to start at point guard second half. He had a really good first half, a couple of assists and one really great spin move inside.
Lost his man. Judd's going to pull it for 3. Oh! Mike Judd. Deep shot. Hits it. And 6-point lead for Goffstown. I think it's their largest lead of the game. The other end, no good. Empoyo comes down with the board.
Is the smallest man on the court with a rebound.
Oh, Dutton can't hold on to that. It was right out of bounds, say Londonderry. Well, Londonderry.
Again, I know Coach Cowett talking to Robbie have said about those cross-court passes.
Yep. Very dangerous passes. Here's May. Tough shot. No good. Judd fights for it and gets the board. Oh. Stolen away by Londonderry. A reverse layup. No good. Jackson Cox fights for it. It's going to be a jump ball. That'll be Goffstown ball.
The last 2 trips down for Goffstown, both times weren't able to get a shot off, turn the ball over. And those are the things that we've got to cut down to have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's the Gudby. You get over to Empoyo. They got 3-on-3. Done. And another turnover right there.
And again, there's a cross-court pass that was intercepted.
That's going to be a foul.
I think they got Connor Hyzak on that foul.
Yep, they did. It's the second personal.
We talked about Ethan May earlier in the game. He's been Londonderry's top scorer. Right now he's sitting on 9 points.
That's the first one.
And he's the first player in double figures now with 10.
Breaks the second one. Isaac with the board. Here's Kennedy. Empoyo, tough shot. He's going to get hacked.
Oh, he drew the foul.
He's going to go to the line.
The foul is on number 33, Alex Teslas, who just happens to be the son of one of my former track athletes when I was at Londonderry.
Oh, how about that? First shot's off the mark for Empoyo. Was number 35 you said?
Number 33.
33. Satellis? Is that how you pronounce it?
Teslas.
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 Wasn't sure if the T was silent or not. In the corner for Londonderry. Here's May. He's going to try a 3. That's an air ball. And Isaac's going to get fouled. Very uncharacteristic shot by Ethan May.
Yeah, he's been off. He's definitely been off for his normal.
He had a hot
shooting
start,
game.
Then he kind of cooled off a little bit.
And they got Cole Keegan for that foul. He's the first player in the game with 3 personal fouls.
Full court press by Londonderry.
And now Londonderry will drop back into their normal man-to-man defense.
Here's Isaac. You get over to Kennedy, catch and shoot. Oh, and he hits it. Will Kennedy off the dribble. He catches it and extends the lead to 8 now. It passes that. Oh, Kennedy rejects that shot. Robbie, this move out to him. Pollo, and he hits it. Timeout, Londonderry.
I was going to say, Nate Stanton needs a timeout. There's a 10-point lead right now for the Grizzlies.
And this is definitely what we did not expect, Al. I mean, Goffstown holding a 10-point lead over the number 4 seed in the state right now.
And you can feel the confidence building in the Grizzlies right now as this game is waning on. They've had some really, really terrific play underneath, and they're looking now and say this is the number 4 team in the state, and we got them by 10 points right now.
Well, that's the thing. You don't want to get overconfident. You got to keep going.
No,
keep
not
pushing.
at all. Again, we did talk about those 2 turnovers that they had down on their end of the court. Again, we can minimize those and continue to play aggressive offense and defense like we have, and we certainly have a good chance to come out with a victory in this game.
But Goffstown right now, all the momentum is on their side.
Absolutely.
As they've pretty much put the lockdown on Londonderry's offense. That's inside. Oh, Judd rejects that, and Isaac comes down with the board. Gonna get over to Robbie. Oh, rejected by May.
Good block from behind. I don't think Robbie ever knew he was behind him.
Yeah, I don't think Robbie ever saw that coming. But right there, that's the definition of never give up on a play. Isaac over to Judd. And saved by Londonderry. Now here comes Jackson Cox. Saves it. May keeps it alive. Here's May. He's getting hounded. Spin move, no good. That's going to be offensive foul on Londonderry.
I'll tell you, a little sloppy play by the Lancers right now. Trying to see who they got for that foul. Oh, they got number 20, James Budafuco. That's his 2nd personal. Lancers now have 3 team fouls.
Here's Empoyo, going to go over to the Bugudby. Robbie with a spin move. Tough shot, no good. Lancer trips over him. Oh, that's... Oh, I'm going to call a block on Judd.
Oh, we have a lot of unhappy referees in the stands from Goffstown.
I look like I had his feet set, but
they called that one on Mike Judd, but boy, that was very close to being a charge on Ethan May. And he'll have 2 shots at the line. Coach Cowett is shaking his head over there.
yeah, Cowett obviously visibly upset by that. It's like Putnam will check in for Judd. That one's off the mark. Lancers fighting for it, and they get it back. Stolen away by Isaac, but Londonderry keeps it right back. Oh, it's stripped away by Begutby. Spin move. Oh.
Wow.
Oh, no, he didn't.
There's a freshman making a great play against
That's a freshman making a senior move. Another miss by Londonderry. We got to be out to Putnam. And stripped away by Cox. Hey, good move down the other end by Cox. He hits it.
That leads down to 9 now. Goffstown in the lead by 35-26. Under 2 minutes now in the third quarter.
Here's Begutby. Gutby picks up his dribble, gets out to Isaac.
Again, there is no shot clock in New Hampshire high school basketball, so again, unlike the college and pros, you want to work for the best shot, and Coach Coward has taken the time out to go over a few things with the boys. One thing I also noticed, we talked about this before the game, we noticed that we now have 3 officials doing the game tonight, and we had 3 the other night against BG, and I don't know if this is just an end of the season occurrence, because most of the season we've only had 2 officials.
Yeah, it must be like a late season playoff thing, especially when the games start to count a lot more.
And even though the players have to get geared up for the playoffs, the officials have to get geared up for the playoffs also.
I have to agree. I mean, the officials always got to be 100%.
Absolutely.
Especially when it comes concerning a state championship, like that all these student athletes have worked for all season. Oh, bad pass by Isaac. And May catches Goffstown sleeping and puts it right in. Cuts the lead down to 7. That's another turnover right there.
Oh, man. Tell you, those turnovers are killing us. We had the 11-point lead. Now it's down to 7. Got to make sure of those passes.
Hey, catch and shoot on the way. It's going to be off the mark. That'll be Goffstown ball.
That ball went off of Jackson Cox.
Isaac loses the dribble, gets right back. Tough shot. Oh, and he hits it.
Great shot.
Loses his shoe.
Isaac now is double figures with 11. It bumps the lead back up to 9 points for the Grizzlies with just under a minute.
Isaac losing his shoe. It's a Cinderella story right here. Perfect fit.
At least it wasn't like Zion Williamson from Duke when he blew out his shoe.
Oh, man, that was
and then
tough.
caused an injury that's been a pretty big deal for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, that was tough. Oh, his shoe came out? Like, did his shoe break?
It looks like he had an insert in there that he's taking out. He's talking to the trainer over there.
Yeah.
He's
hopefully he's all right.
Relacing his sneakers right now. He'll be back.
It's just like I said. Yeah, like you're right. That's Zion Williamson right there. Tough shot by May off the glass. Hits it. Leads down to 7 again.
May's the top scorer in the game now with 15 points.
Dunn's going to get packed.
I think they got Jackson Cox for that reach-in foul. And that's his first personal. Lancers now with 14 fouls.
And Putnam's going to
get another foul right away against the Lancers.
Budafuco jumps over Putnam.
That was Budafuco. He's got 3 personals.
So you got to be careful. Oh, good pass inside to Dutton, off the glass. Yeah, Dutton, his first bucket of the night, leads up to 9 again, 39-30. Man, that's a tough shot, short. Londonderry fights for it. Cox gonna get fouled and one.
Taya Jackson Cox is the smallest guy on the court for Londonderry, but he's been able to get in there and do some damage on the boards.
Fouls on Kelly. It's a start. Hyzak will check back in for him.
And that
The Hyzak running right back in.
Kelly's got 3 fouls now for the Grizzlies.
And he hits it. So 6-point lead with 8.9 left.
Cox has 8 points in this quarter for Londonderry.
All right, at the pull-up there. That's going to be short. Good for go. That's going to be way off the mark. At the end of the third quarter, Goffstown holding a 6-point lead, 39-33. So this is it. This is the crossroads, the final 8 minutes.
Well, they increased the lead. They were up 4 at the halftime. Now we're up 6, but we did have an 11-point lead a little earlier in the quarter. So, again, it's only a 2-possession game. Again, we've talked a million times about the turnovers. We had a lot of them in that period where the ball was thrown away, a couple of cross-court passes. Some just, I'm sure Coach Coward is reminding them, you just got to make sure where you're throwing the ball. Don't try to throw through the middle of that zone. And if we can limit those mistakes, again, we had a good chance to win this ball game.
So cameraman Scott Gross, getting all the camera people in action. Getting our good friends the Putnams. So one last quarter to go, Hal. This is make or break anybody's game at this point. The Goffstown Grizzlies standing up to the awesome power of the Londonderry Lancers.
I'm just trying to get, Goffstown right now has 8 different players have scored tonight for Goffstown, which is always a good sign when you're getting more people involved in your offense. But again, we've got 8 minutes left, 6-point lead.
Here's Cox. Pass inside, short. Londonderry gets it back. Londonderry keeps the board alive. May pull up again, off the mark. Another board for Londonderry.
And they got Goffstown for a foul underneath. Got to do a better job boxing out underneath.
Yeah, that was 4 offensive
giving
rebounds.
Londonderry too many chances under the basket.
Fouls on Putnam. That's his third. I see his
no,
first.
It's only his first.
Judge will check it back in for Putnam. Isaac controls that board. The Goffstown nursing a 5-point lead now. Inside to Kennedy, off the glass, and he hits it.
That was a great shot by Kennedy, but that pass was what made that play work.
7-point lead for Goffstown. Here's May trying to get 3 in the corner, and he hits it. Ethan May heating up again. Leads down the 4, once again, 41-37.
18 points now for Ethan May, high scorer in the game.
Judd, he's going to try to answer. It's going to be short. Dutton, it's going to be a jump ball. I'll say Goffstown ball.
Held ball, Goffstown gets possession.
Dutton clings for life. And Isaac's going to get hacked. And he'll go to the line.
That's going to be 16 fouls now in Londonderry. So the next foul they commit will be a penalty for what, because Connor has 2 shots right now anyway.
Although Goffstown struggled from the line all season, they've been doing rather good tonight. Isaac gets the first. That's going to be short. 5-point lead for Goffstown now. Good pass. Oh, and one. Budafoco hits it and gets the lead down to 3.
And they got, I think, Connor Hyzak for the foul. That's his 3rd.
Misses it. Judd with the board.
Goffstown needs a basket badly at this point.
Yep. He's Londonderry's chipping away slowly. Out to Hyzak.
Good steal. Wow.
And 2 chances for Londonderry, but they can't hit it.
Londonderry had a great chance to get the lead to 1 point and missed 2 easy baskets.
Inside to Dutton. That's a deep 3.
Too long on that shot for Connor Hyzak.
Londonderry, chance to cut the lead down to 1 or tie it. 3 on the way in the corner. Cox with the board. Gets it down to 1. And timeout Goffstown. They get the lead down to 1.
Again, Londonderry has put a really good spurt on. It's been 8-3 so far in this quarter. They've knocked 5 points off of that lead that we had, 6-point lead, now down to 1.
So I'm sure Coach Cowhead's got to stress, get those boards.
And again, it's those turnovers that have really been hurting. Again, I'm still thinking, looking at Connor Hyzak, who I think is certainly the guy who's capable of making some big shots in here. But again, we also had Mike Judd has hit a couple of big ones. Dutton has had a couple. Again, we've had eight guys score, so a lot of them are certainly capable of doing that. But again, got to take care of the basketball at this point, and we cannot let Londonderry get inside. They've been doing a lot of damage in the paint.
Goffstown definitely needs a basket at this point. Here's Begudby. Gonna get out to Judd. Over to Dutton. Kennedy for 3, and he hits it. Will Kennedy with a huge 3, and he gets the lead up to 4 now.
Kennedy has 7 points in this half.
Shooter
right now.
on the way. Ethan May answers right back. He gets the lead up down to 1 again.
He's got 21 now for the game.
Here's Isaac. And they call a foul, and that's going to put Goffstown in the bonus.
And that foul was on. Trying to think where they got that foul on.
Number 3, that's May. That's his
They
third.
got it on Ethan May?
That's his third.
Okay, that's his third. Actually, only first. It's only
First.
one.
Oh, so he can be plenty aggressive.
But now we're in penalty situation for the remainder of the game. You got to make the front end of these 1-and-1s.
Isaac misses it. Oh, double dribble. It's going to be Goffstown ball.
Well, that was a quick timeout there for
Looks like
Londonderry.
Goffstown.
I know Coach Stanton was not very happy about that call.
Yeah.
Well, that gives Goffstown a chance now. Only a 1-point lead. So we're going to really have to do a much better job here. Just going to get some better inside play, especially on the defensive end where Londonderry has done a job. And, of course, obviously the guy we talked about all game, Ethan May, who's got 21 points now. And actually there's only been 5 players from Londonderry who have scored tonight. May has 21. Reyes has 2. Jackson Cox, who's had a pretty good half, has had 10. Budafoco has had 7. And Dean Haggard has 4. But again, it's Ethan May is the key man. Very similar to like the other night when we had Ty Vitko for Dover.
Yep.
May is one of those guys who can really take a game over.
And he took over like in the second half, like big time.
Now, because he's got a little bit, he's only got 1 foul, so we're certainly not worried about him in foul trouble.
Yeah, he can be plenty aggressive, so he's got some fouls to give.
And again, we've got 1 more foul to give before we get into a 1-on-1. But again, 4 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Still got to be aggressive.
Here's Dutton over to Judd. It's Kelly. Londonderry, chance to take the lead. May, pull-up shot, and he hits it. Londonderry, first lead in the while.
I think that's the first lead since the first quarter, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. Judd's going to get hacked. And that's a blocking foul on Londonderry.
Yeah, and that's another one that could have gone either way. Fortunately for the Grizzlies, it went our way. And that's 4 fouls now on Budafoco. He's one of their key guys underneath. So getting him in foul trouble is certainly a good thing.
Judd ties the game with that hit. That's going to be short. May with the board. Critical possession for Londonderry. Cox going to pull it out, run some clock. There's May. And he hits it again. Gets a lead up to Londonderry. 2-point lead.
25 points now for Ethan May.
Gonna get over to Dutton. Stolen away.
That's 6 fouls. Still not a shot.
And Goodby will check back in for Dutton. A body's hit the floor right there. And layup for Londonderry, 4-point lead now. Isaac. That's a foul call right there. Should have been a foul. Nothing called right there.
think they got Jack Kelly on that reach-in.
That should have been a foul on the other end.
That's 4 fouls on Kelly. Yeah, you're right. Look, Hyzak went down, and now we're at 1-1 for Ethan May, who's a very good foul shooter.
And he misses it, but Londonderry with a freaking board.
Well, we're fortunate there that they missed that shot after getting that rebound.
Yeah. Timeout Goffstown.
Timeout for Coach Cowett. Goffstown is in desperate need of a basket here. Get down. It's a 2-possession game right now, and we're getting to crunch time, so we can't afford to get any further behind at this point. Ethan May right now 25 points, the high scorer in the game. And for Goffstown, Connor Hyzak with 12 is our high man. So this is one thing I always watch. I think see this with the Celtics. Brad Stevens is one of the best coaches for drawing up a play, for an out of bounds play at a basket.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there.
They almost always get a quality shot every time that they have one of these timeouts. So we'll see if Goffstown can come up with a good one. Again, you don't have to rush shots. There's still plenty of time, but we really definitely need a hoop on this possession. And again, we talked about at the beginning how important this game is for both teams. Londonderry sitting number 4 in the Division I standings. Goffstown's at number 14, but everybody is playing for position and obviously for Goffstown to get into the tournament.
Here's Hyzak, 1:50 left in the game. That'll be a white ball.
That was very close. That ball almost went off of Connor when he threw it off of Ethan May to get it out of bounds.
That's gonna be a foul right there. Hyzak got whacked.
Wow, that was a very confusing sequence. It looked like it almost was called a backcourt, and then no foul, and then got the ball back in. It looks like the foul was on number 35 for Londonderry. That's Dean Haggart, and now that sends Connor to the foul line for 1-1, and we got a lot of unhappy Londonderry fans behind us.
Hyzak gets that one. Sure, but Kennedy gets it. Kelly gets it. He pulls it out. Goffstown with a chance.
Minute and a half left.
He's gonna get that's gonna be a blocking foul.
I think that's the 5th foul on Budafuco, number
and I think
20.
that's it for him.
No, he looks like he took the brunt of that.
Yeah.
Of that play, but the foul is definitely on him.
Yeah, and I think he's done. I think that's 5 fouls on him.
And that's 5 fouls. That's a big guy to lose underneath. He's a good rebounder.
Yeah, I think he's been getting all the rebounds pretty much.
He leaves with 7 points.
Luke Marsh, number 31, checks in first time tonight.
Got to make these free throws.
This is the first.
Hope I didn't put the jinx on him by saying that.
This is that one. Hyzak gets the board, though. He's going to get fouled. He has another chance.
Another foul.
Hyzak with another chance.
That one's on number 4, Will Reyes. That's 3 fouls on him. And now Londonderry is now at the double bonus number, which is 10 fouls.
Oh, Hyzak misses that one.
He has missed 4 of his last 6 free throws, so got to make these shots.
Hits that one. 2-point game.
Need a stop here on defense.
And it's going to be reaching right there. So May will go to the line.
They're trying to trap, but unfortunately fouled Londonderry's best scorer.
Although he has missed a couple.
Yes, he has.
That's Isaac's 4th foul, and you don't want to lose him. So 1-1 still. That's that one. This is that one. Timeout Londonderry.
26 points right now for Ethan May. So we got a 3-point lead for Londonderry with because I can't see the time now. They're running the timeout clock here, but I think just about a minute to go.
Yeah, I think just over a minute or just under it.
Again, Londonderry can hold the ball. If we foul, we have one more foul before we go to the double bonus, but can't take a lot of time at this point. You got to get a good shot. You got to get it fairly quickly, and you got to make the shots. And can't turn that ball over. We've done that several times. That's really hurt us a lot this half, and that's what cost us that. At one point, we had an 11-point lead, and now we're down 3. So it's been a 14-point swing over the over a last quarter and a half.
So Londonderry have the ball inside. Oh, it's a travel.
Oh, that's something that Londonderry did not want.
The last thing you wanted right there.
We're at 64 seconds left.
So
Down
plenty of time.
3.
Londonderry's not pressing, so plenty of time. That's going to be a block and foul.
And they got Jackson Cox for the foul. That will put Robbie on the line for 2. I think if I were the Lancers right now, I would have all my good ball handlers and free throw shooters
on the
lineup,
floor.
because you know once they get the ball back, that's what we're going to do.
Robbie splashes that one. Robbie hits that one.
Both.
Dunn will check back in for Robbie, so 55 seconds left. Lancers holding a 1-point lead.
I think Coach Coward is playing offense, defense on his rotation right now. Notice Robbie came out and he put some defensive players back in. And Londonderry is passing the ball around. They're not going to shoot unless they're wide open.
Yeah, finally a foul called. 28 seconds left.
I think they got Mike Judd for that foul.
How many fouls does he have?
Mike has 3. Because Connor Hyzak was also in the area. He has 4, so we don't want to lose him.
Yeah, you don't.
And that puts Will Reyes at the foul line. He has not attempted a free throw shot in this game. We're at 28.9 seconds to go. I'm not sure what the officials are conferring against, unless they've got the wrong guy. No, now they're going over. It is 24.
Yes. Yep, there you go.
They had 33 on the board. Okay. Now Robbie's back in, so when Goffstown gets the ball, he'll be the floor general for us.
Back iron. Timeout, Goffstown. So Goffstown refusing to give in. They will not go quietly, and they have a chance once again to take the lead.
Now here's always a big question mark for coaches. You're down 1 point. Obviously you're trailing, so you're not going. You don't think you want to hold for the last shot. You want to get a good shot. If it was a tie game, you probably would hold it all the way to the very end so that your other opponent doesn't get the ball. But when you're trailing, you've got to get a basket to get ahead.
Yeah, you don't want to always hold for the last shot, because if it doesn't hit it, then game over.
Right, and again, whenever you do that too, you're probably looking at the last shot with about 5 seconds or so to go, so that if there is a rebound, you're still in position to get a rebound. So,
yeah.
Coach Coed is going to draw up some play. Again, I'm looking for Connor Hyzak, but again, it could be Judd. Will Kennedy has shot very well in tonight's game, so he's had what 10 points? No, 9 points in the second half. So he certainly is a viable option for Goffstown. But we got to go the length of the court, and Londonderry is going to pick up.
Full court press. Oh, turnover by Londonderry right there. Finally called a foul, so it's exactly what Goffstown didn't want.
And that was the one thing we didn't want to happen. I think that's the fifth foul. That is the fifth foul.
So that's
on
it for
Jack
Kelly.
Kelly.
So Empoyo will check in.
So Ethan May will have 2 shots. No matter what he does with these 2, we'll still have a chance to tie the game if he makes both, or win the game if he only makes 1. So it's still just under 19 seconds to go.
Dips, hits, splashes it.
"27 points on the night for May.
Goffstown needs a 3. Pass to Judd. Got to quickly foul.
Got a foul.
And they do. 3.7 left.
3.7.
So if you're Ethan May, you could hit the first and intentionally miss the second one. Burn some clock.
Yeah, I think in that way, or if you have a chance to do that, I think it's probably a good strategy. The other thing that a lot of coaches will do is they'll send a sub to the table so that they have to stop the clock after a made free throw, so you can't inbound the ball right away.
That's that one.
Again, it's back to a 2-point lead. Going to have to get the ball up really quickly and get a shot off.
That's that one. Isaac running up the court. That's going to be short.
Oh.
And Londonderry is going to win this game Final score 55-52. Hard-fought match by Goffstown, but Lancers ultimately come away with the win.
Well, that makes Friday's game against Concord really important for us, depending on what other teams do for playoff implications. But I tell you, we played a really good team, really tough. It was a tough loss. We had a chance to win that game, but unfortunately, things did not go our way.
Yeah, well, folks, my name is Caleb Brown, joined alongside by Scott Gross and Al, and for the final time this year, we'll be signing off. So thank you all once again for joining in for all of our games this year. We will hopefully see you sometime in the future. So thanks again.